Hey, first, just want to thank our students for showing up. And, on a Saturday with no weekend football, it's easy for people to leave town. And so, man, just appreciate the love that they were there to show our guys. Just let everybody know how thankful I am and blessed I am to be the coach here and do what I do, the place that I love with people that I love. And so, man, just so thankful to God for that. I was very proud of our first shot defense in the first half. I thought if we didn't, they had 8 points off of our turnovers and 8 points off of offensive rebounds. That'd have been a pretty good defensive first half. And then, last game I said, I thought we played about 15 minutes the way we're capable of, and the goal was to stretch it to 20. I thought we played about 20 minutes the way we're capable of playing, and then we kind of relaxed and, showed some immaturity. That as a team we have to grow too, but overall thankful for the win. It's hard to win, and just blessed.
Who wants to start with questions? First question.
No questions. Good. Here we go. Come on, Tom. You're supposed to be helping me here.
Get out of there, laddie.
Brendan had a career high today in points. I feel like we talk about him every time because he keeps having performances like this, but what were you seeing from him today?
I seen him score more than that in high school, so it wasn't a career high for me, what I've seen of him. And, just Brendan is Brendan. He's doing Brendan things, and what I like is the couple of legal screens that he picked up. I like the fact that he was taking pride in his defense and not going to be a pick-on guy. I like a couple of the tough rebounds that he, went and got, and he didn't just settle for the shot, right? I want him to shoot, catch and shoot, and he's open as soon as he steps in the gym. But he knows his teammates are going to find him, and so he's not feeling pressed just to get up shots.
Coleman sort of mentioned that it still feels like this offense is learning how to play with each other. Where do you feel like the offense is today?
Yeah, we're a long ways away. I do like the fact we had 26 made buckets on 16 assists, and that's been a consistent at practice. I think some of the turnovers we played a better team, a more athletic team, and Danielle does a great job coaching those guys. And so, they were prepared because there was film out there. And then every game you go, there's more film of you out there. So, we probably got to hit more singles, right? Whereas, early on we could hit home runs and just hit more singles, and that's going to allow us to get the same type of shots.
Doug had 5 steals off the bench. Coleman had 3. You guys finished with 12 as a team. What about the defense in particular allows you guys to create those steals, or is it just guys being able to have active hands?
Yeah, we're fairly athletic. I feel like we can guard our yard. Our guys get in more active hands. We had, I think, 22 deflections, and we want to keep getting that number up. So we're learning, what we want to do as far as having active hands, and so, steals are usually a result of your teammates putting pressure on somebody, and then you happen to run the lane or be there. Doug did have a couple on the ball, and so that was impressive.
You mentioned their second chance points, defensive rebounding seemed like it was a little bit of a sore spot today, but is that maybe more just a product of you trying different lineups and things, and hopefully that'll settle down?
Arnie, if I can figure that thing out, right, because we suck at it, right, like we do. We're bad. We don't coach it very well as a staff, and we have to get better at it. We knew that was a strength of theirs, and they were able to play to their strength in that area, and so we have to look at film, and we got to go to practice. And the great thing is that we don't play till Thursday, so they're off tomorrow, and so Monday and half of Tuesday is spent on us getting better. And because if you do this against a high major team like an LSU who's coming to town, you're not winning the game. because they're going to convert those second chance opportunities. I say all the time, second shots go in. And so that's something that we as a staff have to look at and figure out how we can do it better.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but the first time you saw Brendan play was ninth grade?
Yeah, I think it was after his ninth grade year, it was before his sophomore year. He came to an elite camp that we did, and
Yeah, and Urek said that the first time he saw him was probably around the same time as well.
yeah, you probably knew him before I did.
Okay.
Yeah, knew of him before I did.
And then both you and him recruited him. He ended up going somewhere else. And now you all are together here at Kansas State.
Yeah.
Just what kind of blessing is this to be on this journey with him?
No, man, he has a terrific family. Dad's a high school coach. You know, mom's a coach. They're just a wonderful family, man. He's the kind of person that you want to be around. You want your kids around. You know, you want him to represent you. And when he was at his last school, you know, we paid attention and just felt like, you know, given the opportunity, he could do the things that he's doing right now. And so, man, I'm so thankful that his mom and dad trusted us. You know, and this is crazy. I hate it to be a black and white thing, but very few times do really good white players choose to go play for black coaches. And for him to not to look past that and just say, I want to be around good people, right, and make that decision for us, man, that's huge, right? That's huge. And man, I'm so fired. Like, y'all know he can shoot, right? But I mean, the dude can play, right? He makes the game easier, and I love 30-foot spacing. Right, so if they got to guard him at 30, it makes the game easier for everybody else. And so, very thankful to Brendan and his family for trusting us.
Mm-hmm.
Coach, I want to ask you about Doug's defense. You guys bring him in from Michigan. He's maybe not regarded as the greatest defender on the planet, but this year he's been an awesome defender. We heard about it in the summer. We heard about it in the fall. Take us through that progression a little bit.
I think anything that you demand of kids, young people who love the game of basketball, they will do their best to give it to you. And you know, we just demanded Doug guards, and Doug's going to guard. We were going to demand that Doug do a lot of other things, and I believe he's going to give it to us. I think he can be one of the best point guards in the country, but there's going to be a process to get in there, and you know, I mean, that's one of the things the kids always say. You know, trust the process, and he's in the middle of it right now, and so I'm thankful that his family trusted us and are trusting us in what's happening right now.
And then you said that you guys have played about 20 minutes tonight. That was really what you feel like this team's capable of. But defensively, you held a pretty good Horizon League team to just over 60 points. How far along with the defensive side of things do you feel like you guys are?
You know, part of it is, how do I say this? It's these guys know how we want to guard, and they're capable of guarding the way we want to guard. Some of it is a team throws a wrinkle at you that maybe you hadn't worked on in practice stuff, but some of it is just human nature that you get a lead and you relax, right? And I think that was a bigger issue because they scored 7 points in the last 2 minutes, you know, and so really it should have been, you know, like a 50-point game as far as how much we allowed. And so, you know, that looks a little different, but part of it too will be conditioning, right? And that the guys get in game shape to be able to guard the way we want to guard for longer periods of time. So there's a lot that goes into it, but you know, staff has done a great job of putting a scouting report together and putting a plan together to put us in position, right, to be able to, you know, limit teams' opportunities, and we just need we all have to continue to grow so that we can do it for a longer period of time.
Anything else for Coach? Okay, thank you guys.
Thanks a lot. Go Cats.